Elon Musk's XAI has now acquired X in an all-stock transaction, values XAI at $80 billion and X at $33 billion.
Elon Musk, of course, owns both of these companies, right? So this is really, taking one side of his universe and sort of formally merging it with another side of his universe.
March 28, 2025, Elon Musk announces on his X's account that his artificial intelligence startup, XAI, has acquired the social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, in an all-stock deal valued at $33 billion, including $12 billion in debt. This move has left many questioning. What led to this acquisition? Is this a backdoor move with hidden agenda? And what does it mean for the future of AI and social media? When Elon Musk acquired Twitter for $44 billion, it marked the beginning of a new era for both users and the company. Musk rebranded Twitter as X, envisioning it as an everything app that would revolutionize how users interact online. However, the transition was anything but smooth. Under Musk's leadership, X faced several challenges. The platform experienced an increase in controversial content, leading to concerns about content moderation. Significant changes in policies and staffing resulted in an exodus of advertisers, impacting the company's revenue streams. Despite these hurdles, Musk remained committed to transforming X. He introduced new features aimed at enhancing user engagement and explored integrating advanced technologies to set X apart from competitors. Yet the platform's valuation declined from its original purchase price, reflecting the market's apprehension about its future trajectory. Concurrently, in March 2023, Musk founded XAI, an artificial intelligence company with the mission to understand the true nature of the universe. XAI aimed to develop cutting-edge AI technologies to accelerate human scientific discovery. The company quickly gained attention, attracting top talent and securing substantial funding. By December 2023, XAI had raised $134.7 million in outside funding, signaling strong investor confidence. The company's rapid growth and ambitious goals positioned it as a formidable player in the AI industry. Musk's dual role as the leader of both X and XAI set the stage for the eventual convergence of the two entities. However, this consolidation of power has raised concerns about data privacy and the ethical implications of merging a social media giant with an AI powerhouse. Critics question the potential risks of such integration, especially regarding user data handling and the influence of AI on public discourse. As the lines between social media and artificial intelligence blur, the world watches closely to see how this bold experiment unfolds. The $33 billion controversy. The acquisition of X by XAI raised a simple but uncomfortable question. Can a founder sell one of his companies to another company he also owns, especially when outside investors and billions of dollars are involved? Here's what's publicly known. XAI's acquisition of X wasn't done through a typical merger with shareholder voting, independent board oversight, or third-party fairness evaluations. Instead, Elon Musk, who controls both companies, announced the acquisition via a post on X itself, stating that XAI would now own X, and that it was a merger of data, talent, and distribution. But critics argue that this wasn't a merger. It was a backdoor maneuver with very few checks and balances. According to filings and news reports, XAI's valuation shot up dramatically overnight, despite having no public-facing product and only one known tool, the ChatGPT rival called Grok, which is embedded directly into X's user interface. Prior to this acquisition, XAI had raised about $135 million in seed funding. After the deal, Musk claimed the combined valuation was over $33 billion. That's a 244x jump in value, without the revenue to back it. Why does this matter? Because this deal effectively uses X's existing infrastructure, massive user base, and private user data to inflate the value of XAI. And that's what's alarming investors, analysts, and even legal experts. Musk didn't go to X's board for approval, largely because X no longer has a traditional board. He dissolved it shortly after acquiring Twitter in 2022, so technically he can approve such deals himself. Ethically, that's a much bigger concern. Let's talk about the data. X reportedly has over 240 million daily active users worldwide. That's a treasure trove of conversations, behaviors, clicks, and preferences. Exactly the kind of raw material a generative AI model needs to get smarter. With this acquisition, XAI now has full access to that data. Musk even confirmed that X user data would be used to train XAI's models, including Grok. But here's the problem. Users didn't explicitly consent to this, and most weren't even aware it was happening. In most countries, this would raise major red flags. For example, the European Union's General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, requires explicit user consent before personal data can be used for AI training. In the United States, there are fewer protections, but that doesn't mean this goes unnoticed. Let's not forget that Elon Musk is now simultaneously the CEO of X, founder of xAI, head of Tesla, and the lead at SpaceX. With that kind of control, Musk can use data from one company to boost the value of another, merge teams, repurpose resources, and blur boundaries without answering to shareholders or regulators. This makes transparency nearly impossible and accountability even harder to demand.